All right, we're looking into the solar eclipse in Libra. I am recording this slightly before my usual time of covering the lunar cycles because of the lunar eclipse that we had in Pisces, the significance of this time period and what we're entering going into the solar eclipse in Libra season, and also the fall equinox coming in the northern hemisphere. So we are in a change of seasons. We are entering a change of seasons. So there are going to be many different aspects that I'm going to cover. I am also going to touch on numerology, as in October, we are moving into a universal month number 9. So you already caught my 2025 video. I did talk about the significance of 9. There's going to be an overlap, a very, very, very significant overlap of energies this month. Not so much complementary per se, but an overlap. So what I mean by an overlap is a bit of a contradiction, a bit of a polarization of particular experiences or even aspects within oneself, which might need to be taken into consideration, especially with Libra being the scales, the balance. So I'm going to talk about the two different aspects that we have to juggle in October, and especially with the solar eclipse in Libra. So first of all, we have a solar eclipse. We are in eclipse season. We had the lunar eclipse in Pisces, which was very, very transformative for a lot of people, myself included. I went through a lot of physical issues around that time. I had a lot of anxiety, a lot of highs and lows with energy, and some body manifestations that showed up as far as aches and pains. And I find that usually when there are big significant purges and changes and stepping from an old into a new, the body will respond. The body will respond. So common bodily manifestations, or even I would say communication centers within the body, can be achy joints, stiff joints, cracking, knee pain, hip pain, the like. Anything that has to do with forward moving momentum. So if it resonates with you, even some people had colds. There could be any kind of physical manifestation that may have showed up during the lunar eclipse. One, again, the body is purging. There was a huge release. There was a huge change within many of us during the eclipse. For the very sensitive types, you very well could have a lot of physical manifestations and energetic manifestations, meaning the highs, the lows, anxiety, being triggered a lot. There could have been many different experiences. Also, of course, pay attention to what has been transpiring or transforming within your dreams, within also your psyche, your imagination, even some fears that may have surfaced, because the body, of course, is going to send these signals that we're about to embark into a new version of ourselves, a new life experience, a new path in life, whatever it is. The body will show up or show us our fears. The body will show us where our fears are held in a very unconscious way, coming from our unconscious. So if it's resonating with you, tune in and see where you are at now. What is happening in your life? Where are you going that you may be afraid of on a very unconscious, deep subconscious level? We all have fear within ourselves, and sometimes it's hard to see. Sometimes it's hard to pinpoint. But when we are met with a new life experience, or even an opportunity to think of a new life experience, our body is going to show us some incredible things. It's going to definitely hold on to resistance. It's going to try to prevent us from moving forward, possibly, if we are wanting to embark on a new life path. Now, there are many layers to this, of course. I'm keeping it very general because this is all about the eclipse. I don't want to get too far into the body, but that definitely was a theme for a lot of people around the lunar eclipse in Pisces, because it was of purging, it was of endings, it was of culmination. It also did provide an opener, which is where we're going with the solar eclipse in Libra. So remember, we're also shifting the nodal axis in January. So we're at the end, we're at the tail end of a theme that has been in place for about a year or so, where there was a theme on the relationships, there was a theme on karmic relationships, imbalances within self, especially with the universal year 8, and also with our destiny, which was Aries, which was signaling a new path in life, a drive, a determination, passion, fire, to do with a new career path, to do with sense of self, the I versus the we. And the we needs to be addressed, our interpersonal relationships, in order to have balance within ourself, within our own agency, within the knowing of who we are and what matters to us, while also understanding the we, Libra. And so this has been a theme in some kind of way, maybe under the surface, maybe within self, or with actual relationships and direction in life. So there could, for a lot of us, especially the cardinal signs, could have had a very significant shift in life direction within self, feeling more confident within self, feeling more aligned, and removing any forms of self-suppression, arriving in our inner truth and arriving in balance within ourselves. Now, this is the final point with Libra being in Libra season, having the solar eclipse in Libra and the the south node in Libra. So there is a lot of symbology tied in with this new moon as far as what we are wrapping up from the previous year, from the previous nodal axis shift, but of course, most importantly from 2024, even going into 2023, a year ago at this time. So you can look back a year at what has changed. Who are you now as a result? How do you feel about yourself today? And where do you feel that it is taking you? What is opening up now, especially after the lunar eclipse in Pisces? What is opening up for you? This is an opener. This is the opener to stepping into a new version of ourselves, to stepping into a new life experience, to stepping into a new path, to stepping into a new relationship, whatever it is. This is a big, big, significant opener. So we have a change of seasons happening here. We have the solar eclipse as a final hurrah to what we have changed within ourselves, what has changed within our lives, and the balance that has been restored in some kind of way. This is the opener. This is now the universe saying, congratulations. Congratulations for sticking it out. Congratulations for investing in yourself. Congratulations for standing in your truth. Congratulations for doing what is right for you and maintaining and restoring balance within your life. So this now is the congratulations. Here you go. This is the opener. This is what you get for your hard work. This is what you get for staying committed to who you are and what is important for you. And this truly is, I feel, this new moon or solar eclipse that we're moving into is a bit of this gift, if you will. It is a bit of this opener. So we have the solar eclipse coming in on the 2nd of October. We're moving into a universal month number 9 in October. Now we have a birth. We also have the 9, which is of endings, and we have this birth. We have endings and birth, and in a way, rebirth and an ending. So the 9 signifies the endings. It signifies the end of a cycle. It signifies death in some kind of form, symbolically. Also, especially leaving the full moon eclipse in Pisces, see what has been dying off. Even if it is an attachment, a memory, a fear, something under the surface, something emotional, something spiritual, something within self, something of a relationship. Check in to see what is slowly dying off. What is also becoming clear as a result with this new moon? Who are you feeling now as a result? Where is the alignment within yourself as a result? Where is it occurring? And so the new moon in Libra is about balance. So we have the scales in effect. September 22nd is going to be Libra season. And then we move into this new moon in Libra, solar eclipse in Libra on the 2nd. And so balance is being restored in some kind of way. We also have 8, the universal year 8 in effect, which does have a significance of balance. So if we are in balance, we get to manifest more, we get to show up more, we get to stand in our truth more with Libra. And this is all about discernment and truth and balance and equality for ourselves, for others, and showing up in our truth to reinforce it in some way. So we also have this 9, which is a bit of ending. So there's going to be an overlap of beginnings, a new sense of self, but then still this month can also have a bit of an undertone of something else dying off, something leaving, transformation, still a very transformative time that we are in for the month of October. We are also moving into the underworld in the Northern Hemisphere. So this is a time where we start to prepare to go inward. So we are restoring balance in some kind of way, but starting also in some form with this 9 frequency in effect for October, pushing us into the darkness, which is going to happen later portion of October, moving us into the winter seasons, the winter months, I should say, that we have coming up here shortly after. So we do have a change in direction that's coming in here with this new moon. So this is a very, very significant time. This is an opener. Like I said, this is going to reveal changes that have been taking place over this last year. It's also going to reveal a lot of maybe even a sneak peek of where we're going with the collective, with humanity as well. As this new moon falls on the 2nd, the emotions can be heightened. So just be aware of the emotions. Be aware also of your intuitive self. This could be a little bit of an undercurrent theme during the solar eclipse. Being that it falls on the 2nd, there could be this theme of heightened emotional attunement, a heightened awareness. Also, even the stronger connection with the intuition. The 2 is actually related to the moon. So you could be feeling a little bit more connected with your psyche, with the unconscious self, with the dreams as well, still could be in play. And of course, with the emotions. So just be aware of the emotions. There could be a lot of intensities. There could be a lot of positive emotions as well. This is a very light, I feel, new moon that's coming in, but it's coming in with a lot of opportunity. It's coming in with a lot of symbology, a lot of meaning, and especially giving us a hint and change of where we're going next, right? So this is a massive, massive opener starting up here. So as we move from the lunar eclipse in Pisces to the solar eclipse in Libra, pay extra close attention to your energetic self, to your energy, to your emotions, to your body, and also, of course, look back. What has happened now? This is wrapping things up from a year ago. What has happened in the last year with regards to relationships, with regards to your sense of self, with regards to your path forward, with the I, the agency of self, and maybe even removing any fears or suppression of self, the balances and imbalances with relationships in some kind of way. Maybe there has been pressure taken off of reacting to certain relationships. Maybe relationships have healed or drifted apart, or there has been a disconnection or a removal of unconscious connections to certain relationships or a relationship in your life. There definitely could be a strong theme with that, coming to some kind of conclusion, but also some kind of outcome as a result. What is the outcome? Where is this taking you? How do you feel now? And what are you stepping into? And as we move into the solar eclipse, step into the solar eclipse with the person you want to be, as the person you want to be, how you want to feel, embracing the opportunity, embracing the version of yourself that you want to carry through moving forward. So imagine this as an opener, a door opening for you, walking through this in a new light, walking through this in a new version of yourself. How does it feel? Who are you moving forward? Where do you feel that you're going on this journey, on this next path, or with this next life experiences? Imagine this as this door opening for you, as it is going to offer a new sense of self, a new beginning in some kind of way, shape, or form. So this is the last bit of the South Node in Libra in effect here, but it is ending on a very high note. And I feel that the beginning of this month will offer something incredibly special. All right, so I'm wishing you all the best on your journey forward, especially with this new moon, the solar eclipse in Libra, as we walk through a new experience in life. Embrace it fully. Start to feel and connect with the possibilities of where this is taking you, what is starting to unfold, and where do you want to go with this? Who do you want to be? And imagine yourself getting ready and preparing for this next chapter coming up ahead. All right, so I'm wishing you all the best at this time and beyond, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care.